Hi, my name's Todd, and this is my dooryard. I had a lot of video that I'd lost. I got that thing back together, got the new crank in it. I got some of that footage I'll try and put up, but the engine's just set on there. It's not done yet. Yeah, so I drilled out those broken bolts. One of the holes I salvaged, one of the holes I destroyed. But, yeah, whatever. We'll do what we can. All right. That's close enough. Now, let's see how close to the center of this thing we can get. I'm feeling pretty confident about that. Now, are we thinking quarter inch, go nearly the same size as it? Or let's go really small and try and get a hole all the way through first, so we got something to guide. Yeah, let's go really small first. We'll see what we get to from there. Let me drag some power over here. I got an idea. This drill may not like. We'll see what we get. Alright. Are we thinking a little bit of the smell of desperation on there? That can't hurt. Let's go get some. You know, I've been thinking quite a while about how I'm going to do this, being that it's on a 45-degree angle and all. You know what? This one I could probably get this way. Hell, that one I could get that way too. Then they're nice and straight up and down. But that involves cleaning that off. We're going to try going this way first. Let's see what we get. We're in reverse. Okay. Well, I may not have hit center here, but I ain't in any real danger of running out of the threads. This chuck ain't the greatest. It keeps on slipping down onto the flutes. Hopefully I'm still headed for the center, huh? go to a slightly larger drill bit. Let's go to 3/16. Maybe we'll have a little better grip on it. A little more desperation odor. Well, it's cutting real good. I'd like it just grab right hold of it and spin it out of there, but we'll keep on going up in sizes, I guess. Just one at a time now. (13/64). Okay, we may have to go up larger than that. Let's go right straight to 1/4. You know what? Let me get a ratchet strap and tie that down real quick so I can get both hands on my drill. Not be trying to hold it down with one and drive with the other. There. That ought to hold on to her. Let's get that out of the camera line. Hey, you stay right there, buddy. If you know it's good for you. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we're making it hot. Well, there's a hole all the way through, and we do not have success. Okay. Take a look at the other side. Well, we come out in the bolt, so that's probably a good thing. Let's yeah, I think we're at helicoil out. Well, we could try a regular sized shaped drill bit. We could go for this one. We put that right there. Well, let's try center punching that. Let's ratchet strap this down right here, and we'll file that off flat and try and go the other direction. We'll go a little bit bigger, see if we can't get this thing. All right, that's plenty tight. I guess it ain't plenty tight. Okay, that works. Okay. I thought I brought a regular drill index out here, but I guess I didn't. I'll be right back. I'll go get one. Alrighty then. 3/8 is just a little bit big for that hole. How about 5/16? 5/16 seems to be what that hole was. 5/16 fits into the hole that was threaded. Oh. And now we're going forward. Yeah, getting that to start on there might be a little bit of a problem. Okay, she's right down flush. Let's see if we can do any damage here. Oh yeah, we can fuck shit right up here. Well, I guess helicoil it is. You friggin' thing. Yeah. Wiggle free now, you little bastard. Okay. It is what it is. Let's see if we can do better on this one. And we're going to start this one right out going the other way with a slightly smaller drill bit. See if we can find the center of this bitch. Yeah, close enough. Hopefully that'll stay on there. Give her a little weasel piss. And let's go slightly smaller with our drill. How about 15/64? Can't hurt, right? Hey. All right. Wish me luck. Ah, that's awesome. What is the center on this one fucked up? No. Yeah, that's on the center. Why are you walking away? I wished I had the way to get that a little bit flatter, but it's what we got to work with. Let's go this way so we ain't exactly in the center, but ought to be close enough. There's got to be a way to get this more secure. Come on. Come on. Loosen up. There we go. Yeah, we can get closer to the center than that. Okay, let's give that a go. Well, that ain't good. Oh, the way that's broken, it ain't flat there. It's going to be hard to get started. Let's try putting a center punch in it. Can't hurt. Give her a little weasel pass. A couple more punches. Yeah, that ain't good. Yeah, we kind of missed the center. We were still inside the bolt. It ain't unscrewing like I'd like. So, I guess we're going back to 5/16. We're just holding that bit right out. All right, let's give it hell. Yeah. Well, thank God this is just a lawnmower. Well, that ain't good. We're done screwing with that. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do there. Well, we're way off the mark with that one. This one, I saved most of the threads. I think we're close to stock size. I should be able to helicoil that. This one, however, you're getting pretty fucky. We'll try it this way again, and let's go right out to the edge here, because that seems to be doing more. Okay. I've apparently dulled the fuck out of this drill bit. It was cutting pretty good. Not so much anymore. Yeah, it ain't cutting anymore, it's just grinding. Let's go down a size. See if we can't get up a hole punch. That ain't pretty. Oh my goodness, that is definitely not pretty. Oy, I suck at this. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it until we get a oil coil for it. Because we definitely ain't putting the bolt back in that bitch. Alright. Let's pick this shit up before I forget where it goes. We're done with that, we're done with that, we're done with that. Where'd you bolt? That's some kind of ugly. But, whatever, it's a lawnmower. Alright. Well, there's a problem right there. See, that one's inspected by 27. And that one was inspected by 5. Obviously, that's what's up right there. Okay, I found this assembly sheet on Honda Engines EU. You think I could find them anywhere else? Hell no. Let me get my shadow off it so you can see what the hell we're looking at. And yeah, we're gonna we'll clean this old Honda Bond off here a little bit. I don't know if I should scrape that or maybe give it a little bit of a light sand. Just scuff this surface. Looks like it was having a difficult time bonding right there. Here's the other half. I got that seal out. We're going to put that seal in first. Okay, we can skip that. We can skip that. This is already in, we ain't touching that. We can skip the head assembly. We're going to come back to the head assembly. How's that? We're going to come back to attach the flywheel. We got to get that Woodruff key out of the old one. Let's get that Woodruff key out of the old one first. Well, actually, Let me see if I can't get all this Honda bond cleaned off here first. That peeled right, big chunk peeled right off. Hey, look at this. Come on. Well, okay, so we got a little bit more cleaning to do. I'll bring you back. We're ready to start putting shit together. Well, I guess first things first here. Let's see if we can't get this seal installed. It appears to be the correct seal. Oh, that's a lot of grease. That's okay. We'll install it here. We'll wipe it on here instead. Just thin film. See if you can't coerce this a little bit. And look at that, it's going right in. Slicking dog snot. Okay. Paper towel's probably fucking with your view, ain't it? I believe that is seated. I got the seal for the top one coming, but of course it weren't here yet. Oh, that was a mistake. Used a little bit of pre-assembly lube there. I was very surprised how well that Honda bond cleaned off them two mating surfaces. That was pretty slick. All right. Crank. Wow, that's hot. Been sitting in the sun. What did I do with that woodruff key? I took it out right there. Let's see if we can't get this woodruff key to set right in there just nice and oh yeah, look at that. She slid right in by hand. That's pretty slick. Alright. I gotta thread this through there in just the right way. Wow. That got really hot really fast. Okay, let's go see if we can't find the bolts. Let's read the directions. Are any Loctite or anything supposed to go in there? Doesn't appear to be, and everything else goes on this side. The thrust washer, the timing belt, the timing cog. Let's find those components real quick. timing cog and the timing belt and the thrust washer. Now, does the thrust washer go underneath that or over it? That'd probably be a good thing to know. It appears to go over it. Hey! You run away on me. I'm using you. Oh. Okay, yep. Okay. And it appears to go on that way. There's no Loctite or anything on them. We'll just get them in hand tight. Okay. Okay, where do we get it timed? Okay, I guess it's going to be over here in this step. Okay. So let's find a 10 millimeter that'll fit on my torque wrench, and we'll go with that. All right. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this has been certified by, I don't know, Wing Chun, something like that. I couldn't read the writing. It's all Greek to me. And not a very loud click with this. You can feel it kind of go over. Yep. Those are both at 9 foot-pounds. Oh, what's the next piece for assembly? Let's get the cat hair off it. Because, you know, that shit's just about everywhere. Projections. Yep, right there, those two line up. Thrust washer on top. Move it to top dead center. And then apply my Honda bond and stick the two heads together. I ought to find the bolts for that first though, huh? Because they're not in here. This is all the rocker and those pins and the cam lobe, the top. Okay, I'm gonna go find them, what do I need? 2, 4, 6, 8 bolts. It all should be the same somewhere. And we'll see if we can't stick this bitch together. Alright, I got 8 identical bolts here. So that's probably a good start. Let's see what okay. So this says apply a thin bead. Wait 1 minute. Stick them together. Don't leave air in the tube. Oh, that's hot from sitting in the sun. Alright. Here goes nothing. Whoa! Holy shit. That comes squirting out of there in a hurry. Holy crap, holy. Okay. And I recognize that this is not Honda Bond type whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. But you know what? It may not be right, but it's better than it was. That's all we can really hope for. Hey, we're not sticking there at all. What the hell's going on? Got something. Something on that. Whoa. Oh, I see a little drip of oil right there, and I know that's gonna fuck it up. Alright. That shit's nasty. Okay, let's give it a minute. It's still pointed right there. That's right there. Yeah, I think we're done waiting a minute. Because you know what? Alright, hey, that went together alright. It's a lot better than this fucking mess. Holy shit. Let's give that old rack a tap. Push it on the dowel pins because none of my bolt holes are lining up. That's looking a little better. Oh yeah, 100%. We're gonna need I feel like I'm forgetting shit. I probably am. Alright, and these are all 9 foot-pounds. Not yet 9 foot-pounds, just drawing it out. And 2 is straight across from it. And then 3 is that one down there. Actually, I think I still want that extension. And I know that distorts my torque number, but you know what? It's going to be close enough. That's down to snug. That's down to snug. See if I can't get these a little bit further in by hand. And no. Alright, that one's snug. And that one's snug. Oh, I forgot to tell the temperature. It's a whole lot of warm. And that's either in foolish or civilized. And I don't know. It's probably in the 80s and 30s, respectively. Something like that. I don't know. But warm enough that makes you sweat. Alright, so we're still at 9 foot-pounds. There's 9 foot-pounds. Yep. 9 foot-pounds is not a lot, is it? That one turned just the tiniest bit before it clicked. All right, there's that. Okay. Now, how's our build sheet tell us to go? Well, looks like we're flipping the engine around. I'm gonna wipe some of that Honda Bond on my face. That's a great idea, Todd. Just throw that right the fuck down there. There we go. I'm all sweaty. Yeah. I feel like maybe we should be doing that this way. Okay. Well, regardless, these got to go in first, don't they? I've confused them. I don't know which is which. Oh, apparently you can't confuse them. They only go one way. And do these go up through or down through? Apparently they go down through. Okay, good. Lucky for me that Honda's smarter than I am. Okay, because I remember taking them off after I did the other pack. After I took this off. Let's stand this right up like this. It's probably going to be easier. You know what? I think my oh, good gravy. Okay. Well, let's back up. Well, at least this should be easier now. Well, we'll see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wipe all that Honda Bond right off there. And because I got oil coming out here. I got oil on this one. I thought I'd cleaned all that shit out, but apparently standing it up, all kinds of it showed up. So let's wipe this shit right off. I wish I had more brake clean. I'd use that, but I ain't got any more. I used it all up on dumb shit. Alright. Where'd my Scotch-Brite pad go? It's here somewhere. I know that it is. It couldn't have disappeared. There it is. It was hiding. So I guess in lieu of brake clean, we're going to give it a little acetone wipe. Can't hurt it. I hope I didn't hurt this timing belt. Nope. Gotta hand it to the Honda engineers. This Honda Bond stuff cleans right up. That's pretty good stuff. Turns out them Honda fellows, they are pretty quick. They're pretty smart. Although, recently apparently not quite as smart as the Ducati boys, huh? Okay, we got that side good for mating again. Let's get it cleaned off this side. I'll go. Actually, you know, I think I got some naphtha. We use naphtha to wipe this down with a clean paper towel before we apply and give it a bit of air to push that into the atmosphere. Wonder if I could just get a new piece of casting like this. It saved me doing the hill. Man, I fucked that one up bad. I don't know what I'm going to do there. It's going to be interesting. We'll burn that bridge after we cross it. And push comes to shove, I can jump. Wow. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Yeah. I don't even feel like showing this to you guys, but can you see that? That's pretty ugly. Yeah. Oh well. That's what happens when you play machine shop and you don't have any machine shop toys. Oh yeah, I can drill that out by hand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dumbass. All right. That's close enough. Let's give her a little naphtha wipe down and we'll try it again. Yeah, this will clean the rest of that right off there. Oh, that is volatile stuff. Cancer in a can. Woohoo! Oh, and you can tell how good it works by how cold it is. Yeah. Super volatile. All right, that side should be good. Let's see what we can do here. Wow, stuff is amazing. There's probably a reason, Dad, you always used to keep a can of white gas kicking around. You weren't, because you was cooking on a Coleman stove. I wonder what they make. I wonder how naphtha came about. I'm sure there's a story to it. There's a story to everything. All right. Now, let's try spreading a little Honda bond again. What's the worst going to happen? We just got to remember to hold this up tight as we're setting it on, so that this belt doesn't get trapped by the guides. Wow. I think I got a lot better adhesion to this surface now. A lot better than I did before, I think. Okay. Now, we're going to follow the directions and let it sit for a minute. And then we'll come back and stick the other side of the case on, and yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Well, it's been that long. Think that's long enough? Sure, why not? What's the worst that happens? We gotta do it again? Okay, I believe those are in the right spot now. The timing belt, rather. Okay. There's that. Let's use this thing to wind them in snugly. 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 Oh, that's good for that. We'll make believe that never happened. Hey. Running dog capitalist. Excuse me?
It's almost rear-ended me at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, it happens. Excuse me?
You recorded?
Yeah.
I had a $75 offer and I couldn't click on it fast enough. Someone else got it. I don't even know how far it was, but. See this?
All right, there's all of them down to 9 foot-pounds.
Big bunch of oil.
Yeah.
There's your saw.
All right, 9 foot-pounds on all them. Let's let that just kind of rest there for a bit, I guess. We're going to put this back on. Give that just a little tweak. That's fine. Well, let's give that Honda Bond a good 15-20 minute rest before we flip it up this time. Maybe we'll have a little bit better success. I'm going to check that belt. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, let's take it apart again. Well, one thing's for sure. I'm getting good at doing this part. Hey, you gotta take all the bolts out, Todd, in order for it to come apart. Okay. Let's try that. There we go. And we're going to just Honda Bond right over that. Okay. This little notch right there, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, there it is there, has got to go into this little slot right there. Good gravy. I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's 5 others. Well, it's a good thing I got this giant tube of Honda Bond, huh? Alright. Let's hope this is the last time we're doing that. Okay, let's go the right direction. Probably be helpful. Alright, set it on the dowel pins now. Blink, blink, blink. I think that'll have it. What do you guys think? Third time the charm? Let's hope. Snugly. 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 That one's good. 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 All right, let's torque them again. Good thing these aren't like ARP head stud one-time use stretch to do it thing, right? Come on. Feels like there it is. Feels like it needs to be any moment now. There's that one. There's that one. Number 4. Number 5. Six. 7. 8. Go around one more time, make sure we got it. Click, click. 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 Come on, right there it goes. Click. Click. All right. Let's turn the weight off that spring, even though it isn't very much. Bring it back down to 0. All right. What did I forget? Am I going to have to, do it again? I certainly hope not. Let's get that governor arm back on, because I believe that we're done with this shit. Let us hope. Come on, you got to be slightly smarter than the tool. Why is that like not want to go on there? There we go. I'm gonna have to flip the switch. Hey, there's that. All right. Now where are we going? Okay. That I'm feeling a lot better about that. Do I dare stand this up on edge? Nah, let's let it idle for a minute. Put that cap back on that naphtha before it all goes into the atmosphere, because you know it wants to. And pick up some of my trash here. I'm just going to flip it up. Okay. Let's try it on that side. Maybe it'll work a little bit better. Okay, is that? Those two lines are level. Let's push that pin in. Just like that. Now we're going to have to clean this mating surface up a little bit. Let me take a razor blade and see if we can't cut most of that off there first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty slick. It peels right off there. It ain't gonna take too much cleaning to get that right down bare clean steel. Valve cover, on the other hand, that might be a little bit of an issue. Okay. I think we can clean that right up with a little bit of Scotch-Brite. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that, cleans right up. I'm finding myself be a fan of this damn Honda Bond stuff. Because the engine definitely did not have any oil leaks. Oh, she's gonna be a smoky old bitch first time she fires up, though. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. Yep. All right. The valve cover, however. Let's give this a little bit of a clean here. There we go. That'll be a little nicer to handle. All right. Seems quite a bit stickier on this side. But that just loose way to go. Probably gonna work better. Not great. Definitely sticky stuff. All right. Nope, I did that incorrectly. Okay. These go in this way, apparently. But you gotta have it lined up. There we go. Okay. That is definitely turned. One tooth. Yeah, okay, both those. Yeah. Both those lined up. slide that back in. Okay, I'm gonna go back to cleaning. Okay, got that. We didn't take that apart. You know what? We're going to try and wire wheel that. Let's see what we can get with that. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see how this works. Well, apparently pretty good. Well, let's try this track. Well, I got the vast majority of it. See if we can't get these couple little stubborn spots. And if not, you know what? If it really doesn't want to come off there, it probably ain't going to leak through it. At least something along those lines. I don't care if it does leak oil. As long as it spins the blade straight, I'm happy. Alright. I don't care what anybody says, that's going to be good enough. Let's put some of that goop on here. I probably ought to find them other full bolts though. Need that. Well, am I missing one? What's that? Well, that's going to go right in there. That's going to work out. I'm missing a valve cover bolt. I got a new one of these ordered. It should be here in the next day or so. That goes right on there, just slick as dog snot. Before we assemble that, I'm gonna slide that on there. I'm gonna paint the end of that shaft, just to keep that spot from rotting, because it's the only piece of steel in it. There's two bolt broken things there. There's that goes with the torque converter, the flywheel. There's something rattling around in the flywheel. Oh, there's my other stuck to the magnet. Alright. Do these have a torque spec? Hey, what do you know? They're 9 foot-pounds. Alright, what did I do with the valve cover? Everything on this Honda's 9 foot-pounds, huh? I promise, if we do have to do this again, when we get in here again, this will get the Honda Bond HT instead of Honda Bond 4. All right. Ah, yes, cross-threading. Nature's nature's thread lock. So what do you guys think? Is everything on every Honda 9 foot-pounds? Oh, probably ought to set it off of 0. Nine foot-pounds. Gives a nice loud click, doesn't it? Come on. All right. Okay. I think we're done with that. Are we good to mount the flywheel? I think we are. I think we're ready to mount the flywheel. Let's give that a good blow off first. Let's see if we just get some of the shit out of there. Do you think I should never seize this so it ain't quite so aggressive to take off like I ever to get in here again? I'll never be in there again, right? Ha ha ha. Let's get some NBCs. Just a little bit. Can't hurt. I'll be right back. All right. We'll copper grade. You want to put it on the shaft, or do I want to put it on the inside of the flywheel? I think I'll paint it right on this shaft here. Just on the top half of the taper. Yeah, I think that'll be plenty. You watch, it'll be the thing that destroys the machine. Okay. Line up the keyway. I said line up the keyway. Oh. There we go. There's that nut. What size is that? It's 19 millimeter. Okay. And there is, I know there's a torque spec for this. Alright, that's started. And it is somewhere. I know I saw it somewhere. Right there. Aluminum flywheel, 38 foot-pounds. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38 foot-pounds. Alright, coming up snug. And there it is. It's got a little bit of more aggressive click on the higher poundage. Alright, is there anything more that we can do today? We'll put the spark plug in. That's what we're going to do next. Just close up that hole. We're going to clean that spark plug off a little bit. She's kind of wet, oily, from being rolled around and upside down and all that shit. I'm going to go get a spark plug wrench and yeah, otherwise that looks all right. Let me grab a spark plug wrench. I'll be right back. Okay. That should be plenty on that. Spark plug reinstalled. Let's see if we can rehang this, some of these plastics. Wouldn't that be cool? I should clean this up, but you know what? It ain't that important. Come on. It's supposed to go down on there somehow. Oh, maybe because there we go. Hey, yep, you fall out down there. Let's get this fuel line reattached. Hey, that went on almost too easy. I don't quite have the fine grip strength to use a little wire. Oh, you pig. I don't particularly care for these style clamps, but you know what? It's what we got, so it's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's back on. Now I think the pull rope, the pull starter goes on. I'm pretty sure it goes that way, right like that. And these three nuts. Of course, they're 10mm, because I mean, why wouldn't they be? Isn't everything in the universe? Yeah. Everything in the Honda universe. It's 10mm and 9 foot-pounds. Alright, there's that. These three little bitches, they are, yeah, let me go get the Torx, but I don't have the right size Torx, but I think I can make do with an Allen. Alright. Let's turn this Honda into a Husqvarna. But bump. Presto changeo. This Honda's a Husqvarna. And I should have one more of them. There's three. Alright. Okay, that completes the crank install on my little Honda GCV190. I don't dare put any oil in it yet. I'm still waiting for that the one drive component. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about those two holes that I've just absolutely butchered. I'm not sure what's going to come of that. I think dust off was the gets the nod. Hey, you know what? Let's try. Let's try just a little rappy tap on that one. Yeah, that one really got butchered. Actually, let me get a small cold chisel. Maybe I can spin that right out of there. That'd be awesome. Okay, we got a brandy new cold chisel. Let's see this one. Ah, maybe I can. Let's give it a go. That is seized right together, ain't it? Okay, I got that one to start to fold over. Maybe I can get it peeled out of there. Let's give it a go. Where'd that straight punch drift go? Where'd that straight punch? Where'd you go? Come on, hey, there you are. Trying to hide. Knew it was coming. Alright, there's a big chunk of it broke off. There's barely any threads left inside there. Let's see if we can't keep peeling. I think it just popped. I need a magnet. So that's what I got out of it. Hopefully I didn't screw up the hole. Let's take a look. It don't look good, does it? That's the one that did come out okay. Yeah, oh geez, I don't even want to look at that. Let's weasel piss this hole and take the bolt that I got and see if it'll feed in there or not. Give it a go. Hey, Alright. You guys see what, there we go. Bolt that come out of there weren't too friggin' fantastic looking. Of course, these are 13s. I'm going to go get an end wrench so I can feel this a little bit better. And see if we can't run them down in there and out. Oh, that's even better. How's that? Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. It's this is one that it came out of. I don't even want to start. That's a good sign. There we go. Alright. It still ain't real pretty. Nope. Ain't good, but it's good enough. Let's see if we can't feed this into this hole. I'm not feeling very horny about it. Well, fooled me. Okay, it ain't liking it, but it's taking it. Close enough. Now, do you think there's anything that we could do about this one? I don't really think so. We're just going to run a smaller bolt and not longer. We'll figure out what we got there. It ain't even going to be that snug. It's just a fucking lawnmower. It'll be fine. Alright, so that was something, wasn't it? We'll get that the hell out of the way. Well, that was something. Oh yeah. Alright, so I guess I'm picking up now. And go spend some time with the wifely unit. And I'm waiting on some parts and pieces that drive cog with the little star on it that the mower blade goes into, and we got to buy a couple different bolts, and that project should be just about ready to reload onto the mower deck, and I can knock down some of these high weeds. So I guess for today, that'll be that. I got tomorrow off. The weather's supposed to be pretty good. I think maybe I'll get into that thing right there and maybe knock a valve cover off and start cleaning that up, getting that ready to go. I got a box parts in there that you guys ain't seen inside yet. Maybe we'll take a peek inside that. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just be, I don't know. We'll see. But I'd like to thank you guys for sticking with me, and please like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you are so inclined. It doesn't cost you anything, and it certainly helps the channel out quite a bit. It moves the algorithm. Yeah. But, like I said, thank you for sticking with me, and we'll catch you next time. This has been an Empty Pockets production. Ooh, the solid brass and perfectly functional 60-year-old thermostat that I refuse to replace. Ooh.